Cameron Woolley Show logo t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, stickers, tank tops, men's, women's, whatever, in the description below. And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Cameron Woolley Show. Across from me is Ming Chen.
What's up, everybody?
And I am Cameron Woolley. So, pretty shitty week in terms of sports, aside from Christmas and all the festivities that have been going on.
Wait, hold on. You can't just gloss over that. How was Christmas?
I had a very good Christmas. Merry Christmas, by the way.
Merry Christmas to you. Did spend it with family, I imagine? It's quiet.
Well, yeah, I spent it with family. I had a pretty good Christmas. I got that. Well, first of all,
PlayStation 5?
No, I didn't get a PS5.
Okay, dang. All right, just checking.
Oh no, if I had a PS5, that intro would have been like 10 seconds long.
Yeah, I figured. Sorry.
But
sorry, I didn't get one either.
However, I did get a authentic, nameless on the back, just the number.
Okay.
Garrett Cole jersey.
Really?
Yes.
Wow, I got
a Garrett Cole jersey.
It's a perfect present.
And I would have gotten a LeMahieu if I knew that he would be staying here. But I'd rather go with the safer investment.
Oh, sure.
Than the toss up.
Yeah, you got Cole for a while.
Yeah, I got a Garrett Cole jersey for Christmas.
Although you know what,
it's
nothing is permanent. There were two very big trades in the MLB this week. Which
wow!
I felt sent shockwaves. One was maybe less shocking than the other, but still, this pandemic screwed a lot of things up. Teams are hurting, man. Teams need money. Teams are regretting these huge contracts.
Big bucks.
Even the Yankees have apparently a $25 million gap between what LeMahieu wants and what they want to give him.
Okay, LeMahieu's not getting $125 million. Let's be real. He's not getting that. He's not getting.
Is that what he's asking for now? I heard it was 100.
I heard recently it was 5 years, 125. So yeah, everyone's laughing him out of the building on that one.
Okay. I mean. Yeah, that's a long time.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
There's
of bucks.
no way that he's getting that.
Right.
No way.
Right. All right. I bet they can negotiate from there.
Yeah, they can negotiate from there. I feel like Cashman's trying to do what he did with Derek Jeter, and like let him out into the free market, and it's like yeah, good luck getting that.
Yeah.
I feel like if the Yankees are smart, and I'm doing the game with the business, I'm kind of mixing it together.
Okay.
Here. And it's a negotiation tactic. It's like I'm not panicking as much as I was before after I saw that asking price.
Right.
But I feel like what the Yankees are, if they were smart, what they're going to do is they're going to send LeMahieu out in the open market, and whatever other teams offer him, they'll match it.
Okay.
And I feel like they'll just take it from there. And LeMahieu has said he wants to stay in New York. I mean, he's had his best seasons ever here.
Sure.
I mean,
again,
dude, Yankee Stadium is tailored for him.
He can stay in New York, just in Queens.
Shut up. Shut up.
He can stay in New York. Queens is New York.
No.
Long Island, that's New York. I know. I can't imagine seeing him in blue and orange.
With that.
But
no, the team I've been hearing recently though is the Dodgers, which where the hell did that come from?
Right.
Like as if they need any more, but I mean the Dodgers.
They're pretty stacked.
I mean, yeah, the LeMahieu would certainly help.
Yes, he would.
And in terms of the three non-Yankee destinations I've been hearing, the Dodgers would be the least harmful.
Oh, sure.
For the Yankees, because on one hand, or the other two destinations I've been hearing are the Mets and the Blue Jays.
Right.
And the Mets, that would be harmful because in New York, the publicity, everything would be how the Mets one-up the Yankees and they snatched their guy. And the Blue Jays would be even worse because that's in the division. And the Blue Jays have been making a very, very, very strong impression on me lately. I
can't stand the Blue Jays, but man, they got Vlad.
They got Vlad.
Bijou.
They got Vlad. They got all the kids.
They got all the kids.
They got Hyunjin Ryu, Cy Young nominee.
Yeah, for sure. They're loading up as well, and trying to make Canada proud. I guess even with that horrible exchange rate, I guess they got money. To spend. Apparently, I just can't. Can't stand the Blue Jays, man.
Well, I know you can't stand them.
Yeah.
The Blue Jays have been giving Yankees fits the last couple of years, though.
Yeah, but still, I think, last, 10, 15 years, like, no matter what they do, they always still wind up in, like, third place or last.
Like the Blue Jays are...
And nothing makes me happier.
Yeah, I know you can't stand the Blue Jays because of a certain Edwin Encarnacion.
That and the and Cito Gaston putting in Mussina in the I think it was the '92 All-Star game.
Oh,
just played at Camden Yards, by the way. So yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that was a big slight.
Oh yeah, that's certainly something.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I mean, did you want to go into baseball yet with the two big...
Well, I mean, if we're talking, I'd rather not veer so quickly.
Yeah. Let's not change direction.
I'm not going to change direction.
Veer
into
other lanes.
But there were a couple of trades, couple of big trades. Huge trades involving two top-of-the-line starters.
Yeah.
Coming from different teams, but going to the same team, the San Diego Padres. We're going to start with... the trade that I care less about.
Okay.
Yu Darvish.
Okay.
Going from the Cubs. Cy Young finalist.
Right.
Yu Darvish.
Came in, I think, second in voting, I believe. And he had a hell of a year last year.
Dude, he was great.
Yeah.
He was great. Japanese phenom going to the San Diego Padres in exchange for I don't even know what prospects.
I mean, I'm here. I'll look them up for Zach Davies, Reginald Preciado, and Yeson Santana. Oh, and Owen. That's a big trade. Owen Cassie and Ishmael Menya, and they got back Yu Darvish and catcher Victor Caratini. Who
big haul in return, but
huge.
But I don't know where these guys rank on the prospects. The Padres haven't had to give up much of their farm in either of these trades, but Yu Darvish, he's had a hell of a year. And
last year 8-3, 2.01 ERA,
and a .96 WHIP.
Yeah.
So he is definitely an ace. He's probably their number one by the time he gets there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he can battle it out with the other guy they got.
Man.
But this is a money dump though for the Cubs, which
Dude, the Cubs are having a very sudden fire sale.
Yeah. And I mean, most signs point to 2020 not being kind. I mean, it wasn't kind of any team, but if you look at the Cubs as a money-making franchise, they make a lot of money when there are fans in the seats. They sell a lot of beer, a lot of Bud Light in the stands of Wrigley Field.
Bud Light, a lot
of merch, a
lot of Chicago deep dish, a lot of bratwursts.
Yep, a lot of bratwursts. No fans, man.
Kielbasa.
Took a big hit.
All kinds of meat.
They love their meat in Chicago. But
they love German meat.
I know they've been discussing this. This still surprised me though. I was like, man, you're giving up.
Well, the Cubs are having a really weird fire sale, and a bunch of these guys, other than Darvish, I think is going into this. I thought they were gonna be able to get the biggest haul for Darvish in terms of the guys that they're trying to sell off.
Right.
But a lot of these guys, they're gonna have to sell low.
Yeah.
Because Chris Bryant, if I can get his numbers. Thank you. The numbers, Jamie.
Yes, and I will pull up the numbers, courtesy of Baseball Reference.
Chris Bryant, last year he batted .206, but that's not the alarming stat to me. The alarming stat is the .293 on base percentage, sub 300, which means he's not a good hitter.
Right.
And he only slugged .351, so he's not contributing much in the power department. An OPS of 644 and an OPS plus of 73.
Yeah, granted, he only played 34 games, so that's small sample size. Before that, his on-base percentage was great, in the high 300s. And,
he gets on base.
He gets on base, and he hit 31 home runs in 2019. So he's trying to find his trying to find his age.
Scroll down. He is 28. He'll be 29.
Yeah, so he's still got a lot of time left.
But I'm talking about by the stats. This is about the time to trade him, if anything, was last year, and I heard they were trying to get. I heard they were fielding offers for Bryant after 2019, but I personally don't think that. Like, this is just the worst time to trade him, but this is the only time that they have to trade him now.
Right.
Because he's an upcoming free agent.
Yep.
If he's not traded, he'll leave for nothing.
Yeah, you got to get something back, if not some kind of haul. And, it's a good player.
Well, I mean, other than last year, he was good.
Yeah.
Again, 2019 was the time to sell him off, and they didn't sell him off.
Yeah, that's you're right. They should not have dragged their feet on that. And now hopefully, like you're saying, they're probably going to have to sell low.
Dude, like last year they could have gotten.
They could have gotten a haul, man.
Last year they could have gotten a couple of A tier prospects with a B tier one.
Yeah.
But so this year they might be able to get a C tier guy. Maybe.
Yeah, and maybe a prospect or two.
Like C tier prospects. I'm talking about prospects. I'm putting like
prospects or prospect.
Prospects.
Okay, multiple. Yeah, that may or may not pan out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bryant is not going to be able to. He's not going to be able to get a lot in return. And I've talked about the Cubs and their fire sale situation on Let the Kids Talk. I've been saying this. This is the worst time to have a fire sale. Yes.
It's absolutely the worst time.
Theo Epstein dragged his feet for years, and whoever's in charge now is...
Yeah. Theo's problem anymore.
Yeah, it's not Theo's. It's some other guy's problem.
Yeah.
And, oh, man, this is just...
Yeah, they're turning into a mess. Now no Darvish.
No you Darvish.
No you Darvish.
They can't sell off Javier Baez.
Right.
Because, one, I think he's an upcoming free agent.
Yeah.
And two, he Mathised. So, in case you're not aware of a Mathis, I think it's over 250 plate appearances, well, at least to scale, in 60 games in 2020. Over 250 plate appearances with an OPS plus below 50.
Yeah.
I think.
It's crazy.
Don't hold me to that. But that's all about go to Foolish Baseball for that. But
yeah. Well, good luck to the Cubs in 2021.
Kyle Hendricks is another guy. I've been hearing about them selling off. That's a guy I want the Yankees to go after. Kyle Hendricks, battle-tested, big-game guy.
Oh, man. All right, well, that would bring a small smile to your face.
I would like Kyle Hendricks on the Yankees.
Yeah, for sure.
If it's any pitcher I want them to go after that's a reasonable price.
Right.
Is Kyle Hendricks. He wouldn't cost as much as Luis Castillo.
Right.
What I'm hearing is on the trade market. Allegedly on the trade market. Luis
Allegedly.
Castillo.
We'll see.
Yeah. Even the Yankee tax won't do much.
Yeah.
I tell you, the last few years, I've started to become a believer in that Yankee tax theory. Because I used to think it was a stupid conspiracy by a bunch of the Twitter idiots. But
sure. But now you're seeing it. I was like, wait a minute.
Dude, the Diamondbacks demanded Clint Frazier for Robbie Ray at the 2019 trade deadline.
Right.
The Blue Jays had to give up breadcrumbs to get him.
Yeah.
At last year's trade deadline. So, and the Pirates, when they traded Garrett Cole, the first time that the Yankees tried to get Cole, they demanded Gleyber Torres.
Yeah.
The Detroit Tigers, when they were trying to move Matthew Boyd, they demanded Gleyber Torres.
Yep.
So the Yankee tax is real. The Yankee tax is definitely real.
It's a thing. It's real.
It's real.
It's not a myth.
It's not a myth like I thought it was. But
oh man.
It's real.
Yeah. Well, good luck to the Cubs. And so the other trade. which is pleasing you to no end. One, it gets them out of the division.
Thank God.
Yeah,
and the fruits of this deal aren't going to come up in until 3 years later.
Yeah. Well,
which I know this tirade I'm about to go on is going to bite me in the ass.
Okay.
It's going to bite me in the ass, but I don't give a shit. I've said many things.
You are here to...
that have bitten me in the ass. And...
well, that just makes this show more fun.
Yes.
It's like, remember last year when you said... yeah.
The Tampa Bay Rays.
Yes.
Made a shocking move and dealt Blake Snell to the San Diego Padres. So the Padres get another starter who's probably going to be their number 2.
Elite starter.
Really good starting pitcher. Top of the line guy. He won the Cy Young. He's only 2, and by the time the season rolls around, he'll only be 3 years removed from a Cy Young trophy. He'll be 28. Blake Snell, hell of a pitcher.
In his prime.
He's fantastic. Yeah, he's in his prime. Lot of great stuff. And he was a thorn in the Yankees' side for a little bit. Even though the Yankees, they could hit Snell. They didn't beat him up, but they could hit him somewhat nicely. They beat him in Game 1.
Yeah.
But, man.
Still pitched well in the series. Got pulled too early. That's not...
that moment when Kevin Cash took Blake Snell out, that was the nail in the coffin.
Of course, yeah.
That was the nail in the coffin.
Absolutely it was. And I think even he mouthed the words, he mouthed an expletive as he was being pulled out.
He mouthed quite a few expletives.
I believe it was like, you gotta be effing kidding me or something like that. I can't remember, but who was pretty. And I didn't. That move didn't work out for them.
These are the consequences of relying too much on analytics.
Oh sure, yep. Yeah, no. There's that thing that you can't put into a numerical format. It's called your gut. It's called heart.
Yes.
It's called stuff. And
stuff. Yes.
Yeah, but shocking move though.
I'm like, what? This was nuts. This is nuts, man. This is...
I saw your
shocking.
I saw your tweet.
I laughed my ass off.
I think that's how I learned of this trade was on your Twitter feed at Cam Woolley Show.
Yes,
everybody.
at Cam Woolley Show.
Follow it.
Yes.
Live it, love it, read it, favorite it,
retweet it.
Yes. I guess there were rumors that they may have been trying to move it, but I thought it was all talk.
Look, like I'm thinking about that, and I'm like, whoa, they actually did it.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait. It was like when the Giants traded Odell Beckham. I'm like, wait, wait. I thought that was just Josina Anderson gaslighting everything.
Right.
Hold up, whoa, they actually did it. Hold on, we weren't being serious.
Yeah, whoa. Oh man, wait, this is true. Like,
it was so funny.
Yeah.
Needless to say, one of the Yankees' biggest threats in the American League just got a lot weaker.
Yeah, for sure.
On top of Charlie Morton dipping to the Braves.
Right.
So, from the Rays' perspective, they got a couple of really good prospects. I think those guys are going to come up. In the Rays, they develop players really well.
Yeah,
they've kind of mastered the whole small market, money ball, and kind of, living with having a cheap Scrooge as your owner. So.
Right, but they've made it work, and they have some really good system in place where their prospects pan out, and then they move.
They've been eating their mingies.
They've been eating their mingies, everybody. And then when they get elite and before they have to pay them a ton of money, they end up moving them for more prospects, and they just do it all over again.
It's a cycle.
It's a cycle.
They don't pay their players.
Right.
They don't.
Yeah. Every so often they'll make it to the big game and not win, but hey, they get some of that postseason money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, I think all you have to do is look at their ballpark to figure out what kind of team they are, right?
To figure out the finances that they have.
Right, I'm always trying to figure out what's worse: our building here or the Rays Stadium. At least we don't have any catwalks here that you can hit with a baseball.
That screw over the Yankees.
Yes, exactly. So the Padres, the NL West, suddenly looking
a little bit more contested,
a lot more competitive. Yeah, I mean, last year they were 6 games back of the Dodgers in a 60-game season. But I mean, geez, man, they got Manny, they got Tatis, they got
Hosmer.
Yep, they got Hosmer.
They got Nola.
Yeah.
They got when he comes back, they'll have Clevenger. They have Chris Paddock.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm still kind of a believer in Chris Paddock, but
yeah. But they're
they have guys.
No one can argue that they want to beat the Dodgers, man. They want to be the lead team in Southern California.
Wait, can I just say something real
Absolutely.
quick? I'm gonna pump the brakes.
Okay.
Let's pump the brakes on the whole NL West is suddenly a competition.
Okay.
No, it's not. It's not. The Dodgers still have a better rotation. They still have Kershaw. They still have Bueller. They'll have David Price coming back. They'll have... God, there's a 4th guy in there that I'm forgetting. So they'll still have... I don't know. They'll have guys like Dustin May, Tony Gonsolin.
Right.
They'll have plenty of guys. Please. Let's pump the brakes.
All right.
Let's pump the brakes on the Dodgers. Suddenly,
they got Walker Bueller.
Being
they have
vulnerable. Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
Pump it. They got Tommy Kahnle.
Yes. Okay. I'm not arguing with that, but I mean come on, man. They just added Snell and Darvish. Come on.
Please.
Come on.
I'm still rolling my eyes for now. Please.
Okay. I mean I don't
buy the Padres hype yet.
And they signed that Korean Ha-Sung Kim. They just signed him too.
Oh, I forgot the Korean.
Yeah, they signed the Korean. We have to come up with a nickname for him. Can't call him Godzilla. That's been taken. And he's Korean. So
I think I like the Korean. That one's just
call
good.
him the Korean.
The Korean guy.
Okay, so Hyunjin Ryu, he's not the Korean. He's just like
Hyunjin Ryu is I don't know.
I like Matsui's.
Matsui was Godzilla.
Yeah, I like that nickname.
Dude, he's the best Japanese player ever. Come on.
Number 55, man. Oreo killer.
Dude, he was an everyone killer in his day.
He was.
Everyone loved Godzilla.
I miss him, man. I like watching him play, even as he was hitting home bombs.
I can just imagine
against
you watching the Orioles like
Godzilla. Yeah.
Oh no, Godzilla.
No. Yeah, I miss him. Anyways, yeah, they're you can't. Maybe of course the Dodgers are stacked, but
dude,
they're making a play, man.
I'm not saying that. No, I can't. No, dude, the Dodgers are an analytically and financially engineered killing machine.
You're right. Absolutely.
They're not human. They're a machine.
They're the Terminators. Yes.
They're made. They're engineered.
Simply
they're an
will not
assembly
stop.
line of prospects, international free agents that keep coming up, and they get to deal them off for more elite talent. Right. Dude, they're the Dodgers.
Right.
Come on.
They play clean. They don't bang on trash cans.
Yeah, they don't cheat. They don't do anything. Dude, they're just a machine.
Right.
They're Terminators. They're like the T-1000 of
of baseball teams.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, for sure.
They've still got a couple championships left in them.
For sure.
And the NL West, I'm not even ready to make it a question.
But they're going to be the Padres are going to be competitive, though. You can't deny that.
The Padres are going to be a consistent wildcard team.
Right.
Oh no, don't get me wrong.
Okay.
They're still going to be really good.
Wildcard teams win championships too.
But they're not the Dodgers.
They're not the Dodgers.
They're going to get their asses kicked by, guess who? The Dodgers in the playoffs every year.
I'm with the Billy Bean theory, man. Once you get to the playoffs, anything can happen. All you got to do is get to the playoffs.
Yeah, well, Billy Bean's team's also lost in the playoffs a lot.
Good point. And he's managing a soccer team or whatever he's doing right now. So.
He has a pet project.
Okay. Yeah,
in the Premier League or something like that.
He's swimming in money, and I guess he's going to a more popular sport, I guess. So
Worldwide, it's a more popular sport.
Worldwide, of course. Yeah, worldwide. So, good luck, San Diego.
All I'm thinking of is that stupid diss track that those kids made in San Diego. Slam Diego love.
I remember that
terrible music. But I could barely watch it through once.
Yeah. But now I'm looking at NL Central. The Cubs are selling off everything.
They're going to become the NFC East.
Yeah.
Dude, there's no way that the NL Central is going to have a team with over 90 wins in it.
Yeah, so
maybe the Cardinals.
Reds.
The Reds are selling off guys too.
Yeah, Reds are selling off.
They're trying
Brewers
to sell Sonny Gray and Luis Castillo, and they're about to lose Trevor Bauer.
Yeah, for sure.
So the Reds, they're not big anymore.
No, they got the
Brewers suck.
Yeah.
And the Pirates.
The Pirates are all, perennial,
the Pirates have been on a consistent downward spiral.
Yeah.
For years.
Yeah. It's like you guys don't have Andrew McCutchen anymore.
So the NL Central has effectively become the MLB version of tank division.
Absolutely. So if
nobody wants to win the NL Central now.
No.
Although tanking isn't really much of a benefit in baseball.
No,
the first time I've ever really heard tanking this year. The first time I've ever heard about tanking in baseball ever was this year when everyone's talking about Kumar Rocker.
Right.
Who's gonna be a stud, by the way. Kumar Rocker.
Yeah, but there's tanking a 60-game season, that's not a big deal. And 100, you got to tank a 162-game season in like.
I'm talking about it more as a viable strategy.
I know,
for team building.
In May, you got to start tanking in May. Like, what a grind, man! May, June, July, August, September. You take all those
just trade for a bunch of injury-prone guys. You get hurt, then you have to play your Rule 5 picks.
Right, throw in a couple mediocre pitchers. Bam. Try not to wear out your bullpen.
Dude, you got
bullpen.
Dude, you got Operation Desert Storm with that.
Yeah, right.
Oh, dude, you're gonna be going in there. You're gonna be set.
Yeah. And at least, apparently the Mets are going to be competitive. So
I still haven't seen any big move for them.
The Phillies are in huge trouble. They're in pretty big trouble. I think
Romuto's gone.
Yep.
I heard for maybe a little bit that Bryce Harper was on the block, but
already
I'm not buying that, especially with Dave Dombrowski as GM. No.
Who's picking
up president of baseball operations, Dave Dombrowski.
Picking up that contract, man. Holy crap.
Nobody's picking up the Bryce Harper contract. Yeah. Oh, they're stuck with that.
I'm sure he doesn't regret that decision right now. Well, I mean, he's got like 30 million. Like he's got many millions of reasons not to the Marlins. You see them maintaining their surprise 2020 pace.
Maybe they're not selling off their entire roster like they have in the last few years that they made the playoffs.
Yeah. And and the Braves are good.
Yeah, the Braves are set.
Braves are a team to beat.
The Braves are the kings of the NL East. As of right now, they're the kings.
Yeah.
They got Freeman. They got Charlie Morton. Not to mention Max Fried and Mike Soroka is going to be coming back.
Yeah.
Ozzie Albies, and how can you not forget Ronald McDonald Acuna?
No, you cannot forget Ronald McDonald Acuna. Yeah, should be interesting. So where we end of December, so pitchers and catchers. I don't know if they're going to report in February.
They're not reporting in February. Hell out of here.
All right. Well, I haven't heard much about the start of the season though.
They'll have a season,
right?
Please.
Yeah. It just depends on when.
Although do not underestimate the managerial incompetence of Rob Manfred.
I will never underestimate the incompetence of Rob Manfred.
He's made me be thankful for Roger Goodell and Gary Bettman.
And that's no small feat, by the way. That's no small feat. That's a big pool of incompetence right there.
Yes.
So
Say what you want about Gary Bettman. The NHL had a super successful bubble.
Yeah.
They did a great bubble.
Yeah.
Well, it might have been because they never touched the States, but...
Hey, whatever, it worked. It worked. They got that long playoff season and it was legit. So yeah, for sure. Yeah. Other than that, yeah, we're still on LeMahieu watch. So
the market's going very, very slowly, but I think when one domino falls, that's going to start a domino effect.
What's the domino?
When one goes down, then everyone else
What's
is
the
going to go.
What's the first domino, you think?
The first domino, I think, is going to be LeMahieu.
Okay.
I think LeMahieu's going to be first. He's the guy I've been hearing the most about.
Right, then Bauer, then Real Muto.
Actually, I think it's going to be Springer first.
Springer.
I think it's going to be Springer.
He's going to the Mets. Come on.
Yeah, Springer's going to the Mets or the Blue Jays.
Yeah. He's going to the Mets. They got to. I mean, for all that bluster, and he's got
to at least sign Springer.
He's got to start making moves.
At least Springer, dude. Because Steve Cohen, you got the money, you've got the mouth.
Right. Back it up.
I see you pay up.
Yep.
Pay up. Come on, we want to see some of this.
Back it up.
You want to see it personally? I don't want to see it because I want to laugh at the Mets, but
yeah.
Come on, we need to see something. Where's the work?
Right.
Put it in. Put it in. Stop hyping yourself up as the second coming.
Right.
Just.
I think that's inevitable. That's imminent. I don't know when.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
it's probably,
Springer's going to the Mets.
Probably soon.
Probably.
Probably.
Or I'd like to think at least, because I don't want George Springer in this division.
No.
No.
No, I don't think you have to worry about him in the AL East at all.
Yeah.
I would put good money that he's going to the Mets.
Yes.
For sure. All right. Well, I guess it remains to be seen. So, where do you want to go to next? You want to talk about football?
Wait a second. I want to talk about the egregious demand that Trevor Bauer has reportedly made.
What? I haven't heard this. What?
Go to John Heyman's Twitter.
Okay. I will.
Just go to John Heyman's Twitter. And it's so funny. So funny.
All right, John Heyman.
Scroll down. Down. Just.
I should have just done a search. Man, John Heyman tweets a lot, man.
Scroll down. You were close to it.
There still official.
Down. Right below that. Right there. I'm gonna read this word for word.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Interested teams, and this comes via John Heyman.
Of course.
Interested teams suggest Trevor Bauer seeks a 5 or 6 year deal for $36 to $40 million annually. About $200 million
Wait, what?
total.
What?
First, that's definitely a lot to
36 mil a year
take in. Yeah. That's yeah. First of all,
for 5 to 6 years for. Okay, and I wanted to say for a pitcher who over time decline and a lot of moving parts that get injured. 36 mil. Yeah. Well, maybe they're asking super high that so they can settle on a more when they suggest a more reasonable number.
Yeah. What the hell?
Well,
what the hell? Okay, first of all,
no chance.
First of all,
right.
And second of all, you're not Garrett Cole.
Right. So
this guy thinks he's getting more than Garrett Cole.
So
Come on.
That's what he's basing his demands on. Garrett
Come
Cole.
on, dude.
No, you're not Garrett Cole.
No, you're not. You're not.
Wow. What?
$36 to $40 million a year. Come on, man.
What team would pay that?
Nobody.
What team would even think about paying that?
I don't know. Nobody. Maybe the Mets. Maybe.
Even the Mets aren't that stupid. No way.
Dude, okay, if Bauer had 3 years in a row where he put up these numbers, then I'd think about
if he won the Cy Young Award 3 times in a row, yes, sure.
If he was Jacob
Maybe,
deGrom
right,
or Garrett Cole, then yeah,
I'd
think about it. Yes.
That's ridiculous. There's no way. No way.
No. This has to be a negotiation tactic. Has to be.
I mean, I know there's a tactic where you ask for a ton and then if you settle somewhere in the middle, it's still a lot.
No, wait. You ask
sure.
Maybe this is like $10 million ahead of his real asking price. So teams tick it down.
All right, would you pay him $26 million a year for 5 years?
I'd think about it. I mean
that's cutting out $10 million a year. Holy crap! This can't be true. This can't be right.
Bauer's getting super defensive on Twitter.
Really? See, I'd hop over his Twitter. I'm just like, is he justifying this?
No, he's saying that all things go through my agent.
Oh, okay.
All things go through my agent.
Okay.
All things go through my agent.
Okay.
Rachel Luba. Everything goes through her.
No comment.
Everything goes through her. Look at me. I'm so special.
Yes.
My agent's a chick.
Yes.
My agent's a girl. Look at me. I'm so progressive. Look at me. I'm so forward thinking. I'm Trevor Bauer.
Hey man, if she gets it.
Look at me. I'm so forward thinking. I'm Trevor Bauer. Like I used to think it was funny. Now it's just kind of stupid. Like the antics, like oh my god, he manipulated Yankee fans and getting him to win a Twitter poll. Although I will say, most Yankee fans would have voted for him anyway in that Twitter poll because no Yankee fan likes Jared Carrabis.
Right.
Jared Carrabis is an asshole.
Right. So
I call him Jared Cannabis because he's high all the time.
So with these demands, no chance he's going to New York. Yankees.
No
chance.
Bauer wasn't even on my table.
Okay.
Bauer's not even on the table. No, he was never on the table. It's LeMahieu and backup plans.
Right.
For LeMahieu. It's LeMahieu and then plan B, plan C, D, E,
but
F.
no, Trevor Bauer is nowhere in those.
All the way down
plans.
To Z. And then maybe the Greek letters.
Okay,
Maybe the Greek alphabet.
Alpha, Beta, Omega. All right. Jeez, man. Yeah, I don't in this economy with what happened all of this year, no one's committing
this guy
to this many years and this many dollars. There's no way.
The most fragile economy ever. This guy thinks he's getting this?
Right.
Maybe like second place in the Great Depression? No.
Yeah.
No, you're not getting this. You're stupid if you think
probably
you're getting this.
Another
No.
season with no fans. Or limited fans for sure.
Okay, dude. Florida's going to be packing seats. Florida doesn't give a shit.
That's a couple of stadiums. Like, for the most part. Limited fans, probably, at the very best. Best case scenario. Limited, maybe, say, 60, 70% capacity.
Wait.
If that.
Okay, so Florida and Texas.
Okay, Texas. I'll give you Texas too.
Okay, Florida and Texas. Those are the only places that are going to be having fans.
Right. Yeah, there's no way you're losing all that ticket revenue. No way. No way anyone's paying
all the tickets, all the overpriced food, the flat beers. No.
Yeah. No fans, no beers, no flat beer, no overpriced food. Yeah.
Dude. No way he's getting that. No.
This is a strange tactic if true. And John Heyman's been known, he's pretty reputable, so it's holy crap. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. I find this is an odd negotiation tactic.
It's weird.
It is weird. So
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, God bless whichever team ends up with him. And whatever they end up paying for him, and he better earn that contract because no matter how much it is,
better.
Wow. That's pretty crazy. I didn't see this tweet, so thank you for pointing that out. The Cameron Woolley Show, everybody.
Yes.
Always on top of things.
Most of the time.
Hey, at least when we're wrong, we're horribly wrong.
Yes.
Yeah. At least we can do that good too. So.
Yes.
You have any other baseball?
No.
Okay.
No. All right. Anyways, on to football.
Okay.
That happened.
Yes.
New York Giants got smothered by the Baltimore Ravens.
They did. That's a good term for it. They just got smothered.
Yeah, they didn't even get their asses kicked. It was just kind of blah. It wasn't even entertaining. Like, I remember going into this game, I'm like, I'm gonna watch the Giants get murdered by Lamar Jackson. It wasn't even a murder.
Yeah, it was like a slow death, I guess. But
I can't even play the hits I've been playing all year because this one wasn't Daniel Jones' fault.
Yeah, no, he did. He
got sacked on 3 straight plays. He has no receivers. His running game didn't help him any.
No,
he's still playing on one leg.
Total yards rushing was like 50 something. I didn't even know if they got that high.
They couldn't run the ball. No, they couldn't run the ball. The defense played like ass for the first half. Yeah,
against. I mean, the Ravens were just running all over them. Is what I saw. They couldn't stop
Lamar Jackson. What are you gonna do?
I mean, there's nothing you can do. You try to stop him, but 13 carries, 80 yards, 6.2 yards per carry. I mean, he ran a couple of those. You just keep getting first downs, eating up turf, and winding up in the end zone.
Eat up the clock. They dominated the time of possession. Dominated.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. Time of possession. Baltimore 35 minutes to 24. And as a result, Ravens win 27-13. But that doesn't eliminate the Giants.
Somehow.
The 5-10 Giants are not eliminated from playoff contention.
And that is thanks to the Dallas Cowboys beating the hell out of the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington name redacted losing to the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah, so the Eagles are the only team out of that division.
Okay,
right?
The Eagles are the first team to get knocked out of the NFC East.
Right.
Week 16.
Right.
They got knocked out of playoff contention.
Yeah.
So there's 3 teams alive for the East.
Yes.
3.
Yes.
And 2 of them are at least guaranteed to have double-digit losses.
Yes.
One of them is guaranteed to have double-digit losses.
Right.
Or as the way it goes, there's guaranteed to be 2 teams with double-digit losses because the Cowboys, they win and the Washington football team loses. The Giants, they would end up at 5-11. And the football team would end up at 6-10.
Yes.
Cowboys would be 7-9. They'd win the NFC East. The Giants, winning these would mean the Giants, Cowboys, and football team being 6-10.
Yes.
The Giants, because of tiebreakers, would
win the division.
They would win the division. Yes.
They would win the division. 6-10.
They would win the division at 6-10.
A playoff berth is a playoff berth.
But the thing is,
did they earn it? No, absolutely not.
No, they shouldn't be in the playoffs.
No,
and I'm gonna tell you something. It's bad for the future if they make the playoffs because that tricks the front office. That tricks management.
We're awesome. We made the playoffs.
That tricks management into thinking that everything's fine, and Dave Gettleman's gonna stay.
Right.
Gettleman's going to be around. He'll ruin this team even more.
He's failing upwards.
And if he stays, we'll see more of the same. He'll stubbornly keep trotting out Daniel Jones. And I'll give Daniel Jones 1 more year. 1 more year.
You have the patience to give him a whole another year.
Begrudgingly, yes.
Okay.
Begrudgingly, I'll give him 1 more year.
What does he have to show you next year?
I don't know, the fact that he can throw a football.
Okay.
Well, I mean, he can throw a football, but the fact that, I don't know, maybe he can elevate the players around him.
Okay.
And maybe win his team some games.
Have you seen that at any point during his tenure?
I've seen him be able to win games for the
Okay,
Giants.
sure. Yeah.
I've seen him be able to win last year. Last year, we're like 2-14 if it's not for Daniel Jones, but
all right.
That's beside my point. This year, the Giants possibly have 8 wins if they don't have Daniel Jones as their quarterback.
Right. Right.
Jones has lost the Giants more games this year than he has merely been a bystander.
Sure. We've seen it. So
there are games where I can solely blame it on Daniel Jones.
Right.
And we need to see less of the losing games, Daniel Jones, and more of the winning games for Daniel Jones next year. And I will give him a little bit of leeway. The offensive line last week was pitiful.
I mean, when you get sacked 3 times in a row.
Getting sacked 3 times in a row, there's a little bit of a problem there. He has no receivers. His starting running back, who was supposed to be the focal point of the offense, ripped his knee in half in week 2.
Yes.
So Jones, not for nothing, he's thrown into a bad situation.
Right.
And
so,
if anything,
with that in mind,
this vindicates me of what I've screamed for the last 6 years, saying that Eli Manning was never the problem.
Right.
Eli Manning was never the problem. That is my big takeaway.
Your screams fell in deaf ears, my friend.
Yes. When this fan base was beating up Eli Manning after every week, and I remember they're saying, "Oh my God, Jones has no offensive line. He has no receivers." I'm like, "Hello, McFly."
Yeah. Hello. Are we learning anything yet? Yes.
I've been saying this for years about Eli.
Right.
It's not the quarterback. It's the play calling.
Yep.
It's the offensive line. It's the no running game. It's the no receivers. Everything is bad except for the quarterback.
Right.
In Eli Manning's situation.
And but that's the guy you're blaming. Like, come on.
But you're blaming Eli Manning.
Yeah.
You're blaming Eli Manning.
Yeah. Well.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Get the hell out of here.
Yeah. We had always joked that this last game would be huge. I mean, it was kind of a joke. It's not a joke. It's not a joke anymore.
It's 6-10.
It's not a joke anymore.
The Giants can win the division at 6-10.
Via a tiebreaker, mind you.
Yes.
It's crazy.
What the hell is this division, man?
Well, with that in mind, I mean, Cowboys been playing decently. What are your thoughts on this must-win game? Sorry.
Whatever way you look at it, it's either a must-win or a must-lose.
Right.
Depending which way you look at it. I'm tipping toward the losing side because, one, I don't want the Cowboys to get Patrick Surtain. Okay. Patrick Surtain on the Cowboys would be a disaster.
Okay.
Because he's the best corner prospect since Jalen Ramsey.
Right.
I don't want that to fall in Jerry Jones's hands.
Okay.
No. Also, Cowboys fans would be yelling at me.
Right.
Like, "I weak them boys." It'd be going around like that, and the Giants, winning for the Cowboys would be disastrous for them because they wouldn't get a good draft pick.
Right.
And although losing for the Giants could be good because if they lose, they probably end up with a top 7 pick.
Yeah.
That at least should get them Jamar Chase.
At least.
Or Gregory Rousseau.
Right. Are we really cheering for the Eagles this week? Are we really trying to... What a weird... This is a definition of 2020 right here. Definition of 2020.
And I'm not a fan of saying those definition of 2020 jokes.
But this
I'm not a fan of saying this is
But come on. This
is so
right here.
funny. Rooting for the Cowboys for 1 week and then rooting for the Eagles the next for the Giants to win the division. This is nuts.
But if anything, the WTFs, the Washington team of football, aka the WTFs, they're in turmoil right now.
They have no Alex Smith. They cut Dwayne Haskins, who was supposed to be their guy of the future.
They're a train wreck right now.
Well, what else do you expect from a team owned by Dan Snyder?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's Dan Snyder. Nothing fixes when Dan Snyder
is your
owner.
I mean, I guess they have a reason to win this week, but what do you? They make the playoffs. Then what? Then who do you trot out there? Why?
You trot out
it's almost like why even bother? Why even bother? So they're beat down and they're demoralized, and not only that, if the Giants win this week, you're gonna have to wait until what, like 11 o'clock?
I have to wait until 11 o'clock
just to find out if they're gonna make the playoffs
on the first school night in like 2.5 weeks.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. What a weird week, man.
It's so mad. It's so weird.
I really hope the Giants pull this one off just so we have something to look forward to on Sunday night.
But the worst case scenario here is if the Giants win and the football team
What?
wins, because
What happens, God forbid, what ends up in a tie? Does anyone...
then the Giants make the playoffs on the tie.
Oh, they still? Okay. Okay, so either way...
I think.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, I think you would. Yeah, I think you're right.
Okay, if Giants-Cowboys ends in a tie, then the Giants are knocked out. The Giants need to win.
Yeah, they need to win.
And at the bare minimum, a football team and Eagles tie.
Okay.
I think.
Okay. They'd be 6-9-1. Giants would be 6-10.
I don't know how it makes sense, but whatever. They'd be at the same win percentage.
Right.
They'd have the same win percentage.
Good
Giants
point.
have the tiebreaker in head-to-head.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my God. What? That's crazy. And then I hate to switch teams, but like, where are the Jets coming from all of a sudden? They freaking they get one win. They're like they get a big head. They're like, shoot, man, yeah, we can beat the Browns. Why not? And they did. It was a solid game. Beat the Browns. And now they play the Patriots. They have nothing to play for. I guess like while we lost out on the Trevor Lawrence lottery, let's just keep winning, I guess.
I'm sorry. The Jets.
It's so crazy, man.
They can't even tank right.
They can't even tank right.
The Jacksonville Jaguars have.
But I guess they might as well win this next game.
They might as well beat New England out of spite.
Yeah, might as well. I think they will. Patriots got nothing to play for.
Yeah.
Wow. What a weird, what a weird year. And I really want the Giants to make the playoffs, though, because I just because then we can
so split.
Because we can rewind to about 16 weeks ago or on there where just total despair, no chance, no chance of the Giants doing anything. Now if they make the playoffs, if they make the playoffs, I'll buy a playoff. I'll buy one piece of playoff
playoff gear.
Gear, yeah.
NFC East champions.
We have to just to memorialize.
If they win the division, absolutely.
Yeah, we gotta be geared up in NFC championship gear. Oh my! I didn't even think about that. That's ridiculous. And they're gonna sell. They'll sell it too. I will flaunt that. I mean, I'm not gonna break the bank. I'll buy a T-shirt. I'll buy a shirt. Maybe I'll buy a hat. I'll pick one or the other. I'll buy a shirt, or if the hat looks cool, I'll buy the hat. And I'll buy either of those just so we can hang it in here for all eternity, just to remember that one weird year.
Remember that 1 year? We'll be going back, like 3 years from now. We'll be looking at it just like, remember that year? Meanwhile, right. Dave Gettleman's still trashing the team because I'm like, we should have known better.
Yeah, for sure. Oh man, wow, what a weird year. Jeez, man, I really can't wait to watch these games though.
No, dude, it would be so funny if the Giants made it, but it's bad for them in the future if they make it.
I know,
it really is.
I know, but like, isn't this why you watch football though?
In any other case, I'd be rooting for them to win,
right?
Because they're
any other year.
Any other year, I'd root for them to win. But this year, when there's so much at stake, when Gettleman could be getting fired if they lose, hell yes.
Yeah.
I think Garrett's a dead man either way.
Right. Probably.
Yes.
It's hard. You can't. It's hard to tell though.
Either way, Jason Garrett is a dead man, in my opinion.
Okay. Wow. Well. And again, I think at the beginning of the season, I was like, well, what do you want to see out of this team? You said progress. And not only, did they more than double their win total, but they almost but they could make the playoffs. They're in playoff contention.
This is so stupid. How? I know the reason, but how?
This is a perfect storm of suck.
Dude, this is
all across the board.
This leads to this is the lead. This is the climax, the finale of Tank Division.
Right.
Although if you think about it, we could have had worse. We could have had a 4-12 team win the division.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
or a 5-11 team win the division.
The 6-9 Cowboys versus the 5-10 Giants, a must-watch game of the week. So I think pretty much everything else is locked up, right?
Well, the AFC playoff picture is just, I don't know what the hell's going on with that.
Right.
There's potential for teams to finish 11-5 and not make it. Go to the playoff picture. They have a playoff picture tab.
You got it. Here we go. All right. Chiefs, Bills, Steelers clinch. So, yeah, you're right. Titans, Dolphins, Ravens. Wow.
Yeah.
And then we got the 10-5 Colts. Wow. But they play the Jaguars, so.
So the Colts are probably winning. The Steelers are probably going to rest a bunch of starters. Yeah. So the Browns might win. The Ravens are probably going to win. The Dolphins, that leaves a lot to be done because the Bills could be resting starters.
Sure.
Although I don't think they are. And the Titans, they're probably going to win.
Yeah.
So I feel like the odd man out here is going to be, if anyone, it's going to be the Dolphins. If anyone, I think the Dolphins are going to be the odd man out here.
Yeah.
If I'm being perfectly honest.
Yeah.
And remember, the AFC South is still up for grabs. Remember that.
Right.
I think if the Titans win, they clinch the AFC South.
Right.
I think. Don't hold me to that, but I think that's the case.
Man, but these teams up top, though, man. So this would be good playoffs for sure.
But I'm so glad that the Bills are good.
Oh yeah,
I'm so glad that the Bills are good.
Yeah, me too.
Unfortunately, no fans are going to be at their own playoff game.
Yeah.
So I think they're going to violate it anyway. I don't think Bills fans care.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
Do you think Bills fans care about what government officials say?
No, in Buffalo.
Dude, even the cops are going to join in.
Yeah, exactly.
It's going to be like prohibition. They're not going to enforce it.
Unfortunately, they have the Chiefs in their division, so they have the Chiefs in their league. I mean, and
the conference. Yeah.
Oof. I would love to see him pull it off, but there's
Imagine for them to make the Super Bowl just to lose it again.
Well, that's a scenario.
That was the story of the first half of the 90s. It's the Bills.
4 in a row, man.
That's got to be brutal. That's got to be brutal.
Yeah, you think you have it bad? Yeah, imagine that. I can't. and one which was winnable within inches. Yeah. Well, all right. This will be good, and then possibly the Giants in the playoff picture amongst these Titans.
I think the Giants, if they win the division, they're going to be playing Tampa Bay. And I would be excited for that, but the thing is, no Eli Manning.
Right. Right. But maybe Brady, against the Giants, maybe he gets like some PTSD, maybe. Yeah, I don't know if they.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, I mean, if you were to pick one opponent for them for the playoffs,
the Bucs are talented as hell. Those Bucs, don't mess around with them. Ooh.
Right.
Okay, scroll down and see what more opponents are in the
Okay.
playoff picture. I choose the Bears, if anything.
No, yeah.
I choose the Bears.
Sure.
Dude, what the hell? I definitely choose the Bears.
Yeah.
I'd rather face Mitch Trubisky in a playoff game than Tom Brady.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. I love this. In the hunt, the Washington football team. Giants and Cowboys on the bubble. It's just weird seeing this.
This is everything that the world has been leading to.
Pretty much. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, again, Dwayne Haskins cleared waivers. He's a free agent.
Forgot to talk about this. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, of course. How could we not talk about this?
Lol.
I remember when he was drafted, Snyder.
Lol. Not
Snyder
Cowboys. Lol Haskins.
Yeah,
Lol
Snyder
team,
insisted
Lol
on
Snyder.
drafting him. Nobody else but this is where ownership meddles and makes an obscenely bad decision.
In hindsight, it's a bad decision.
I mean,
I remember at the time everyone thought they were geniuses for taking him. Everyone thought they were stupid. Everyone thought the rest of the league was stupid for letting him fall that far. But
yeah. Yeah,
everyone thought Haskins was going to be great. Everyone laughed at the Giants for taking Jones over Haskins.
Yeah. But I was hearing, I'm not Snyder, but I heard in Washington wanted Daniel Jones, so
Yeah.
they didn't get him. Yeah. I mean, how much more meddling do you let the... Well, they've been letting Daniel Snyder meddle like for 20 years. So
yeah,
what else is
as bad as they are.
What else is new? This is monumentally bad, though.
Yes. Yes.
So yeah, he cleared waivers and nobody picked him up. Now he's a free agent. I don't know where he winds up. But now not only does he suck, but he's just can't stop violating COVID protocols. I'm like, dude, stay home.
He was caught at a strip club. Okay. Staying home, okay. You can go places, but wear a goddamn mask.
Yeah, wear a mask. There are people, everyone's got a phone on them. There's not one person on this earth who does not have some kind of device that can photograph something. So you're going to get photographed. If you're going out in public, like, yeah, at least...
But no, that's especially to a strip club?
Yes.
No way.
Like,
dude, you should. Dude, you shouldn't be going to strip clubs.
But if you're going,
especially.
yes, wear a mask.
Wear a mask, dude.
It's not that hard.
What? Yeah. And the strippers are probably wearing masks.
Yes, they are. Yeah. I think they are. So... And then if you're gonna be an idiot, at least back up your play. But
yes, but there is no play.
There is no play, and I don't feel bad for Washington, especially this week. I don't.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Where does he go? Is this the end?
I could see some team picking him up
Sure.
and maybe being their pet project.
Right.
I can see him going to Pittsburgh.
Yeah. Sure.
New Orleans. That seems to be a pretty good quarterback rehab place.
Yeah, well, it's because they got nothing to lose right now, so they have that luxury, I guess.
Like quarterback rehab, New Orleans. That's a good place. Teddy Bridgewater was there, and now he's playing all right.
Right.
New England is a place that I'm thinking about.
They got nothing to lose right now, right? They need a quarterback.
Yeah.
They need a QB.
Absolutely.
Can he adapt to the system? Can he keep his nose clean up in New England?
Depends.
Has he learned his lesson? This is a pretty big lesson.
He got his bag, or at least. And if he's smart with his money, he won't have to play it down in football again.
True.
If he invested in Bitcoin, I don't know.
Oh, speaking of which, who is the player who wants half his salary in Bitcoin? Did you read
Russell
that?
Okung.
Yes.
Russell
he wants
Okung.
half his
salary in Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Or cryptocurrency, some kind of cryptocurrency.
I say give it to him. I don't know how you arrange that, but I'm sure they do.
Wait, hasn't like Bitcoin been experiencing like some kind of crazy resurgence?
Lately,
I don't know.
In these weird times, yes. But, can I explain to you how it works? No.
I don't know how Bitcoin works.
No. Apparently he does. I guess he I don't know if they're able to grant. Is he able to skirt taxes this way? I'm not really sure.
Wait, I'm going to Google it. Hold on. You can Google that. I'm going to look up.
I do. Russell Okung wants half of his $13 million NFL salary in Bitcoin. The arrangement involves Okung using a startup that converts payroll direct deposits into cryptocurrency. And yes, and you're right. Bitcoin is apparently experiencing a huge resurgence. Bitcoin is nearing $30,000 per coin, I guess. Still, this cryptocurrency is so volatile and so hard to explain that, yeah.
And by the way, in terms of the tax thing for Bitcoin, it's not an income tax. It's taxed at the quote special capital gains tax.
Okay, so it's still being taxed one way or the other,
which is often less than the ordinary income tax rate. So
right.
Good money moves by Russell Okung there.
I guess. In 2018, Bitcoin hit it.
Comes from the IRS, by the way.
Okay.
So.
Bitcoin did hit 19,000 per Bitcoin in 2018. But crashed to 3,000. So it's extremely volatile. Wow.
It's not safe.
I wouldn't. But you know what? There no risk, no reward, right?
I mean,
high risk, high reward, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is with stocks, it's all about seeing if you can somehow predict the future.
Right.
Like he could sell high on the Bitcoin right now.
Could. Now's the time to sell. Apparently, it's nearing like $20,000, $30,000 in value.
Yeah. For comparison.
Okay.
Bitcoin is 30,000. You said.
I'm nearing 30,000. Yeah.
For Bitcoin, the Dow Jones is 30.4 thousand.
Okay.
So, the biggest, stock measurement you can find is comparable, at least, to the price of Bitcoin.
Right.
So.
And the stock market is regarded as legit, I guess.
I guess. I don't know.
Wow.
I know nothing. I don't know much about stocks. I guess a blue line go wee, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Blue line go burr, I don't know.
All right. Well, Russell, good luck. I hope that Bitcoin doesn't crash down to like $1,000 and you lose. Well, I guess if he loses, he'll only lose half his salary, right? I mean, the other half is still in.
It's I
good hard American cash, right?
Like over the lockdown when the stock market was like bottoming out.
Yeah.
Like I thought about, you know what? I'm gonna start investing again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start investing, but I didn't do it. But
yeah, buy low, sell high, right? So it's very simple, right? It seems pretty simple.
I know people that like on social media, people that I follow, they're like, oh yeah, I bought a shit ton of stocks back in March.
Yeah.
Back in March and April, and now I'm reaping the benefits.
Yeah. It's like, all right. Good
for the Dow Jones was 10,000 less than it is now. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting.
Guy getting paid in Bitcoin.
Yeah. Well, and Trevor Bauer wants half his salary in Bitcoin. Half his $36 million. I don't know.
That sounds like a Trevor Bauer thing to do.
Right. Oh man. Hockey's good spot to start.
Hockey. I love me some hockey.
However,
the World Juniors are going on.
Yes. Nico Hischier is out for the start of training camp though. He hurt his leg.
Oh.
Training.
Oh, Nico, come on, man.
We need you.
We have Jack Hughes. If anything, Jack Hughes will be getting more of a load on his shoulders. That could be good.
Right.
And who knows? He might actually have consistent line mates.
Yeah, which would be great. Thank you. We
Thank you.
he could be. We were just handed menus for amazing Puerto Rican food in Lincroft. Okay, we may have to DoorDash this next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the what? So it's 2 weeks, man. Season's starting in
Yeah.
2 weeks. That's awfully quick.
But
I
yeah.
welcome it. 56 games. Good enough to
As of
determine.
right now, the World Juniors.
And yeah, World Juniors have
World
started.
Juniors right now.
Yes. What are we looking at?
Dawson Mercer is going off to a great start.
Okay, good.
And from what I can pay attention to, he's gotten a point in every single game.
Nice.
At least. From TSN, I'll see what the standings are looking like.
And this runs all week, right?
I think so.
Well, yeah, I'm looking that up now. Trying to find the schedule. Finland, Slovakia. I just want
Just go to the standings. Search up the standings. That's what I want to look at.
Hold on, I'll keep talking.
But yeah, from what I'm hearing, Mercer has been
There we go.
doing great. I'm hearing
music to my ears.
Dawson Mercer, he's fantastic. Like and funny thing is he's more on the traditional path than what the Devils have typically taken. They've typically taken a lot of European guys, development program guys.
Right.
No, the guys that you don't typically expect. A bunch of Europeans, Americans.
All right, this runs through. For January 5th, so about a week. I'll see if I can find the standings.
And Mercer is more of a traditional guy in the sense that I can see the standings.
You got him? Okay. It's loading
right
slow
now.
here.
Or actually, these are the 2021s. Never mind. Damn it.
It's like, come on. We just want the standings.
2021 IHF Junior Championship. Right. This is standings. Okay, you got him. Okay, so in Group A, Sweden, Alex Holtz, they're leading. They are 4-0 with 11 points. Group B, the Canadians are leading. They are 3-1 with 9 points. The United States.
Yep, 1 point behind.
1 point behind them. Let's see what's this. Wait, who did Canada lose to? There's no way they lost to the U.S. They must have lost to Russia. They must have lost to Russia. Because if I heard that the U.S. beat Canada,
right,
I would have. No, it's 2020. You're looking at 2020 again.
Oh yeah, sorry. This is not the. Sorry.
2021.
You're not.
No, down there.
Oh,
no,
got
no.
it? You
Down 2021.
Bam.
That link
All
right there.
Sorry. All right, here we go.
Okay, so
No,
Group A, Canada
has not lost.
So Group A, Canada 3-0, Finland 3-0, Slovakia, Germany, and Switzerland out of the picture. Group B, it is Sweden 2-0, Russia 2-1, and the U.S. in third at 2-1.
Yep.
See how the U.S. is doing. I heard they kicked the crap out of Austria, so.
Where I just want scores. Dang it.
Dude, the IHF needs to fix their damn.
I know.
Yeah, but
I'll find it.
I think the U.S. lost to Sweden.
Okay.
And then beat Austria, and whoever they played last, they beat. So just go to the schedule. But anyways, hold up. Games. Hold up. I think I had it.
Here we go.
No, it's Russia that beat the U.S.
Oh, okay.
And the U.S. beat Austria 11-0, and then the U.S. beat the Czech Republic 7-0. So
11-0.
And then tonight, it's on the most recent game, Finland beat Slovakia 6-0.
Right.
And then upcoming games tonight: Switzerland, Germany, Russia, Sweden, Czechs. Or tonight, it's going to be Switzerland, Germany, Russia, Sweden.
Yes.
Now on New Year's Eve,
Yep. There we go.
Now New Year's Eve, it's going to be the Czechs versus Austria, Canada versus Finland, and then Sweden
USA.
and the U.S. Yes.
Then we go to the quarterfinals.
I swear, for years, I don't think I've ever seen the U.S. beat Sweden in the World Juniors. For the life of me, I can't remember the U.S. beating Sweden.
Yeah.
They've beat Canada more often than they've beaten Sweden.
Yeah. But Sweden's good, man.
I mean, Sweden's really good at hockey. One of these days, the U.S. is going to beat Sweden. But I don't care as much about the World Juniors as much as I care about the Olympics. And for the love of God, one of these years it's going to happen. But the U.S., with all the pros there,
yes,
sometime in my life, it's going to happen.
Right.
The U.S. is going to find a way to beat Canada.
Yeah.
In like the knockout stage in the Olympics, because 2010, they came this close.
It's a good game.
It's one of the top 5 painful moments for me as a sports fan. Sidney Crosby's golden goal, because the U.S. decided to merge 4 guys on Jerome McGinley.
Right, come on.
They decided to swarm Jerome McGinley and leave the 23-year-old phenom wide open in the slot.
Yep.
Because Ryan Miller, although 2010 Team USA, Ryan Miller was fantastic.
Yeah, but you can't stop that.
You can't stop Sidney Crosby all alone.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, Devils, they're going to be coming back soon. I hope to see a lot of progress. They're going to be playing.
Again, progress.
They're going to be playing.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to be
a
top 4 team in that division to make to the playoffs. It's tough.
They're talented.
Right.
They have talent. They have young guys coming up. They're young. They're super young.
Right.
They have goaltending.
They do.
First time in a couple of years they've had stability.
Can they put all that together?
They need defense. Defense. Oh my God, they need defense.
We saw no defense last year.
There was no defense.
None. So, yeah.
Although, hopefully, we are past the days of going to games and seeing Mirko Mueller and Matt Tennyson on a pairing.
You know what? Right about now, I wouldn't mind seeing that. I'll take that. I just want to go to a game. I just go to a game. And then, you heard about Lundqvist, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, he got like a heart condition and whatnot.
Got a heart condition. He's undergoing open heart surgery and
wow.
won't be playing this year. I mean, I think that might be it. I don't know, Phil. I wouldn't blame him for trying to come back after that. Yeah, and
cheers, King Hank.
Yes, yeah, I'll raise one to him. Although people are like, "You're Devils fans. What the hell?" I was like, "Come on, I'll pay a little respect to him and his
King Hank, yeah.
Him and his big leg pads.
And his perennial team and his team perennially letting him down in the playoffs.
I was fine with that. So,
I mean, especially in 2012.
Yeah. Yep.
2012. My favorite memory of Henrik Lundqvist was him sprawled over on the ground as Adam Henry.
Yep. Scored that OT goal.
Scored that goal in Game 6.
Yep.
Yes.
Loved it. Yeah, thank you for that memory.
Yes.
Henrik. So. You got anything else? Any mailbag as we close out the year?
We've got a little bit in the mailbag. Last mailbag of 2020, last show of 2020.
Wow.
There's a little bit in the mailbag. This is from Duke. Can the Browns not F up?
No, they cannot. They're the Browns. What do you want?
Yes. And from Right Above, opinion on the bowl games so far in the New Year's Six. I don't know if we have enough time. We don't have enough time to cover it. New Year's Six, obviously, it's always a fun time.
Yeah.
I'll try to be watching.
Yeah, it gives us something to watch at the very least. So yeah, that's.
I always like college football. The playoff, that's going to be fun.
Yeah.
I'll personally be pulling for Notre Dame.
Yeah,
Because my family's Catholic.
Sure, yeah, they're unfortunately, I don't even know if the power of God can help them out, but
I don't know if Touchdown Jesus can save them either.
Stranger things have happened, so.
Again, I have my dad's family is Catholic.
Okay.
So I'll be rooting for Notre Dame.
All right, they're a likable team.
I don't understand why people hate Notre Dame.
No, I don't either.
I don't understand why people hate them.
Yeah. I don't either.
I don't know if they'll be able to beat this Alabama team.
No, I don't expect them to be honest with you. But, yeah, but maybe a little divine intervention.
God's team, after all.
Yep. Yeah.
God's team, or the Catholic God, at least.
Yeah, for sure.
Again, I don't know how the different divisions of Christianity work, but
yeah, we'll see. Right on. All right.
But yeah, and one more question.
Okay.
This is from Dr. Salt. This is a meme
Dr.
question.
Salt.
I shouldn't even answer
Always
this one.
With us to the end.
Can you have W5K as a guest? First of all, the correct way to say his name is MCHL legend W5K.
Yes. Show some respect.
But I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe one day we'll have W5K as a guest. He's been a caller once or twice.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, that's all we have in the mailbag.
All right. Hey, it was good. Close out 2020. Thank you, everybody, for listening throughout this year. It's a weird year, but
this is the first full. No, I don't know if this is the first year beginning 10 of the Cameron Woolley Show.
Yeah. Hey, raise it up.
First year of
we raise our waters to yes to that. So
raised our waters to that. A lot has happened. We have a YouTube channel, obviously.
Yeah, I got merch.
We're growing slowly.
Had some stickers made.
Slowly but surely. We've had guests. Big and small.
Yeah.
We've had big guests.
Had some really big guests, yeah.
I'd like to say thank you to all the people that I've had on the show. I'd like to say thank you to, obviously, you.
Of course. Hey, I'm always here.
You're a big, you're the producer. You do all the wiring.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we were not going to even during a pandemic, we were not going to stop the Cameron Woolley Show.
Absolutely. The show must go on. By the way, and as a thank you to the community, I will be taking suggestions. I will be taking art to be put on merch.
Wow. Okay, cool.
I will definitely be taking art to put on merch. So if you
suggest away, man.
Like if you listen to this, make suggestions, spread it out to your friends. Spread it out to your friends because I want this to be a community. This is not just me. This is not just Ming. This is us. This is all of us.
That's right.
No matter
fans everywhere.
No matter how many of us it is, it's us.
Love it.
And I want you guys to be a part of this. This is why I started this. I've been so sick of other sports media voices, other people around there, other people in the mainstream feeling out of touch and distancing themselves from the fan. But I'm a true fan, and I want you guys to feel that way as well. So cheers to you guys.
Cheers, everybody.
Especially. You're the guys who keep me motivated. You know, tuning into the streams. All 42 of my subscribers. I'd like to thank all of you and the many more that listen on SoundCloud and Spotify and iTunes and all the people who promote this show. I'd also like to thank the people on Let the Kids Talk. They're great people. Yep. Great people. Elijah Burks, Nick Rosado, Maddie Hartley, Darth Glaber, and some other people.
All of them. There's a lot.
A lot of people. All the late nights in the group chat. All of the late nights on Discord. All of the banter. Manny's another guy. He's on Let the Kids Talk. Great people. Men, women. Just a big community effort. And I was so glad I was able to be a part of that. And most importantly, of course, it's you guys. the fans. You get me to do this. This is I do this for you.
Well said, my
Say
friend.
what you want about personal gains and personal
Well said.
validity and popularity, but it's you. All of it is you.
Love it.
So, yes, to send off what has been a crazy year of the Cameron Woolley Show, where I have had to write some crazy episodes in the lockdowns, all those episodes on Zoom where I forgot to make my bed, or I was wearing cutoffs and a t-shirt that I haven't changed in 2 days. Because so much. Because I'm a guy. Like the rest of you. And from Ming Chen, the Shared Universe Podcast Studio, I am Cameron Woolley. Stay classy, New Jersey.